All right, time for weather. Let's check in with Corey.
Corey, what are you up to today? Sheridan, Wild Horse Pass, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh, it's like a rave in here. You've never seen people so excited to give blood in your life. Here are the assembled multitudes, moms, little ones, showing their children how it all works. But these are great people who are going to be doing a great thing. Yeah, they've got all their friends here as well. We're going to head on into the room where it happens, as they say. And there's still time to do all of this. If you'd like to give, if you've given before, then you know what it's like. If you've never given, they'll make it easy on you, and you can see they've got plenty of chairs available, but they're moving people through. But there's a bit of a line now, but it's all worth it for sure. Anyway, more on that in a moment. First of all, let's talk about your weather world, and then we'll get into the mechanics of this beautiful party by the time we get together next. So, and John and Tina, I want to introduce you to Sue Thu. And Sue, I can't believe how many friends you have out there in the hallway. This is great.
We're so grateful to have so many friends here today donating blood. You know, it's a somber occasion, you know, a memorial blood drive for September 11th, but to see so many people coming together to give blood, it's a wonderful tribute, and it saves lives. So we're just very grateful.
Well, we're going to meet someone next time we get together whose life was saved by blood donors. In fact, blood donors who were giving at this time about 22 years ago. So inspired by those events. So we're looking forward to that. I see you've got plenty of chairs here. If you've never given blood, this is a great time to do it.
It's really easy to give blood. It's a great time to do it. You know, we're just coming off of the Labor Day holiday, and we're critically low on blood. So we're encouraging people to go to Vitalant.org, make an appointment. We've got 7 donor centers, blood drives every day. We're full here today, thanks to the generosity of all the people out here at the Sheridan. But we need donors all month long to help replenish.
Gotcha. Well, Wild Horse Pass is the place, and we're at the conference center, and you can join all these nice folks. Plus, you get a snack afterwards. Am I right?
Oh, you get all you can eat snacks right after you give blood. That's one of the benefits. You get to find out your blood type.
Sorry, I got to tell everybody that. Let's go back out in the hall, Joe, because this is going to be great news. Hey, everybody. I'm told, they're telling me that after you give, it's all you can eat snacks. Let me hear it for that. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't forget the water.
What's that?
Don't forget you get water too.
Okay.
Water.
We get water.
You gotta give them water.
Are you excited about getting a bottle of water?
I'm not excited.
You're gonna do a cartwheel when you get your snack.
Happen? No, I don't
There
need
we go.
to. I'm volunteering.
You sound like you're from Texas.
No.
I kid. That's what I do.
Now you try that
No,
one
tell me
again.
what's going to happen. We got 20 seconds.
So they're going to go ahead and give blood, and after they give blood, then they're going to sit down for a little bit. After they sit down, then they can go in there and play some games and do some raffles.
There's games too?
There's games too. And then we got karaoke.
You know, just like the blood drives you remember from your own childhood. Karaoke and snacks. I love it. All right, we'll see you again from Wild Horse Pass Casino Conference Center in just a few minutes.
Yeah, then you can go gamble if you want to after you get all that done.
All right, we're going to check back in with Corey.
Yeah, he's at a blood drive at Talking Stick.
Yeah. Corey, we heard that you were going to donate blood, but there was a bit of, well, you left something behind.
Apparently, I don't travel with my driver's license
How
to
can
live
that be?
shots. So, hey, rules are rules. Well, I don't do any driving here at the conference room, but you should come. Get yourself online. This place is jam-packed. I mean, I've never seen a blood drive that is exciting as what's happening here today. We've got people, they're watching Breaking Bad on their phones. There's going to be a mirror ball and apparently a disco contest. Everything is happening here. And, well, you stay right there. I want to get back to Sue. And I know that you are jamming. You're almost full with your available slots here today, and congratulations on that. But if you go online to Vitalant and you can't get in today, you're all about getting donors elsewhere, right?
That's right. You know, 600 blood donors are needed every single day, so it's super important that people make an appointment. We have 7 donor centers. We do more than a dozen blood drives every day. Not all of them are as big as this, but we have plenty of availability and a great need for blood donors every single day.
Yeah, well, and it's easy to do, that's for sure. And here is living proof that your blood donation will be worth it. You never know maybe where it goes, but Kat Trice is our guest at the moment. And wow, 22 years ago or so, will you tell me, how long ago was it that blood donors made such a great impact on you?
Sure, yeah. 15 years ago, I lost 70% of my blood during an emergency surgery. As a result of the kindness of strangers, I continually donate, and I've been able to find a huge army of friends to help support me in collecting blood donations so that we can continually give back to the dwindling blood supply.
Well, we're over here with Jenny Herbst. Now, Jenny, when was the last time you gave blood? Do you remember?
To be honest, it's like 7 years ago.
Yeah. And how did you hear about today's event?
I'm here for a special event with PSI Seminars 50th anniversary, and a good friend of mine is having her blood drive, and it seemed like the right thing to do, and I've been meaning to make her blood drive, and it's perfect timing. So.
Well, you are a hero for sure, and Kat, it was someone just like Jenny, 7 people just like Jenny,
Yes.
who were able to bring you back to life.
Right.
What did the doctors tell you about that day on that operating table after you
That
recovered?
I was really lucky to be alive, and I've got the last 15 years as a result of the contributions of those folks that I'll never get to say thank you to, but this is how I say thank you.
Well, you know, it's too bad, if you don't mind, Sue, too bad we can't track down individual donors and let them know. And I suppose it's that way with all donations, whether it's an organ or something like this. You can't always know who it was who helped you, but you really get a good feeling after doing it, don't you?
You absolutely do. And you know, one nice thing about giving blood with Vitalant, when your blood goes to the hospital to help a patient, you get a text saying your blood is on its way to save someone's life. And we hear from donors all the time what a great feeling that is to know that you're making a difference for somebody who's in a hospital bed right now.
Yeah. Well, let's head back out into the hallway. I'm going to talk to some of these first-timers, if we will. Let's come with me, and I always like accosting people when they're ready to do something that they've never had to do before. Hi, folks. Oh, this is good. We're looking for guys with bunny hats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever donated before?
I have, yes.
You look like a veteran, I can tell by your...
I appreciate it.
How do you encourage people who have never done it before? Should they be scared? What do you tell them?
That's a good question. I would say look past the fear, if there is a fear, and just know that you're saving a life. That's what I've told them.
Yeah,
you know.
we just talked to someone who said her life really was saved. Thank you very much. Hey, folks, we're looking for first-time donors. First-timers. Anyone who's never donated before? First-time donors? Any first-timers? You've never donated?
No.
Okay,
I have not.
what's your name?
I'm Adrian.
Adrian, how did you hear about this event?
My girlfriend.
Oh, really? Oh, come over here. Nobody rides for free. What's your name?
Melissa?
Melissa. Have you donated before?
No.
Oh, really? You're coming together, never having done so. Well, what was the inspiration? Why'd you decide to do it?
For my grandma.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're the best. You're her favorite granddaughter. You know that.
Yep, I know.
I want all of your siblings to know that you, Melissa, is this your brother over here?
Yep.
Were you aware that she was your grandmother's favorite?
No. I'm the favorite.
It's a hard way to learn it, I understand, but I'll let you two sort it out. But thanks for coming down. More first-time donors, and you can get online. It's Vitalant, VITALANT.org is the place to do it. All right. You can join these people in helping to save lives whom you may never get to know, but you'll have the good feeling that you really did make a difference. All right, we'll see you again here from the Wild Horse Pass Convention Center in just a few minutes, you guys.
That is the most raucous blood drive I've ever seen.
It is, it's great.
I know. You'd think they were giving away ponies inside.
Yes.
I don't know what they've told these people awaits them. Maybe they don't even know they're giving blood, for all I know.
Oh, they're going to find
They
out.
think this is some kind of a silent auction or something. We'll see.
Thanks, Corey.
You're watching the Fox 10 Weather Experts with Corey McCloskey on Fox 10 News.
And good evening again, weather friends. Welcome back to the Sheraton Wild Horse Pass Casino and Convention Center. We're just outside their building now. Next time we get together, we'll be inside where one of their rooms is hosting a huge blood drive, one of the biggest you're ever going to find. It's pretty impressive, and we'll talk about how you can get yourself involved in that kind of an effort as well. But your weather scene is looking pretty good. We've had kind of a typical monsoon day today. Numbers at about where they ought to be. First of all, we'll take you up toward Tucson, where it's always beautiful. The temperature up there, pretty nice, 84 degrees. That's a nice sweet number. The green against those red rocks is always beautiful. Here in the valley, we're a little more typical for our time of year. 105 is where we stand now. I think we topped out at about 106 this afternoon. There you see it. A bit above the average, thankfully nowhere near the record. Our low this morning was only 90, but we're going to do better than that as we get through the rest of this week as far as our morning lows are concerned. But here's a look across the desert now. 100 plus for most of our desert spots, but we've got some 80s in the mountains, 81 for Payson and Show Low. And across all of the west, well, you see what's happening. You see there on the center lower portion of your screen, that's what's left of that hurricane that's now degraded as it's moved into warm or colder waters. However, it, as you see, has been pushing a lot of its cloud cover and shedding some of its showers across southern parts of California and now into Arizona. So out along the Colorado River Valley, we've got some light rain moving toward the Valley of the Sun. We'll see if it gets here tonight. Also in the southeastern corner of the state, some scattered showers and thunderstorms. But for the most part, it's kind of an uneven couple of days ahead of us with a slim chance for showers tonight, about a 20% possibility. For the rest of the state tomorrow, about the same, 20% possibility, 100 degrees here in the valley, and for the northern part of Arizona, we've got some 70s coming your way. A great day in Payson and Prescott, both topping out at just 74 degrees. But for the rest of this week, our numbers will finally start to dip a little bit closer to normal, maybe even some upper 70s out there as we move toward the weekend. And then as we move into next week, you guys, we'll find ourselves dropping down into the 90s again, which always looks great. And I think perhaps we're turning the corner on these temperatures as we'll be moving into the last half of September. But you guys, this is one of the most beautiful spots. This beautiful stream that flows through the resort is just gorgeous. All these tall grasses, and yeah, I know. I'd love to just get in a kayak or a canoe and float on down. Maybe just an inner tube. I don't even care what I'm floating in. I'm happy to do it. But next time we get together, we'll be back into that raucous blood drive. It's a crazy party. And,
it is.
Most of the people who are donating today are part of an organization in there that is all about community service. They're having their annual convention. So I think they swept in with a blood drive and said, hey, you people, you love people. Am I right? And they're like, yes, we do. I said, well, how about if you give blood today? They filled up 212 or so spots just in an instant.
So
and
smart.
our friend Sue Thu that I was talking with said that for some blood drives, they're lucky if they get 20 people.
Wow.
So this has been a great boost for them. But you really can make it kind of a party at your workplace. So get in contact with, we'll tell you how, but Valiant, VALIANT.org, and they can set up a disco ball and pinball, whatever they do.
Yeah.
At your office as well, and have a real fun afternoon.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, she mentioned too in your earlier shot, Corey, that when you get that text that says your blood is on the way to the hospital to save someone, I mean, that's nice.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you really do know that you're actually making a difference. It's a good thing. We'll see you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Corey. Let's check back in with Corey tonight.
He is at the Sheraton Grand at Wild Horse Pass for a 9/11 blood drive tonight. Corey.
Good evening again, everybody, and welcome back to the Wild Horse Pass Convention Center, where so many great people have gotten together to donate blood. And boy, I'm telling you, the Vitalant group, and you can see it right here on Sue's shirt, they're so grateful. You were telling me, Sue, it's unusual to have 200 or more people getting together for a blood drive.
Absolutely. Our typical blood drive is 20-25 people. So to be able to bring this many donors together all at the same time to help rebuild blood supplies after Labor Day holiday in honor of Patriots Day, it's just amazing and it's heartwarming.
Yeah. Well, I know you're all about not only your repeat donors, whom you love, I know, but the first timers too. They should know it's not much. It's not difficult. You treat these people like gold, and when you come with a friend, it's a lot easier, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's so easy to donate blood, and most people find once they do it once, it's super easy to do it again. I mean, it takes less than an hour to donate blood. You get all sorts of benefits. You save 2 to 3 lives with every donation, get all the juice and cookies you can eat, and you get a free mini physical. And you couldn't be better than that.
Well, I know we haven't talked to this young lady. Do you mind if we chat for a second?
Sure.
My name's Corey. What's your name?
Heather.
Heather. And who's this guy?
This is my son Cameron.
Now, Cameron. Now, and you stick with me as well, Sue. Is Cameron old enough to donate?
No, actually, you have to be 16 years old to donate blood, but I can see he's here showing some great moral support.
Yeah. So, Cameron, let me tell you what's going to happen. When you eventually donate, it's unlimited snacks. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. That's what everyone's pretty jacked up about. Now, have you given before?
I have, yes.
Well, why'd you bring Cameron along today?
I wanted him to know how important it is to donate. Yeah.
Well, you're a mom and a half. Great to do it. You got a great mom there, buddy. Well, let's head inside as we wrap things. Oh, that's your daughter? Well, you're a grandma and a half. Oh, thanks, Mom. As we head on in here, Sue, we're going to meet Kat Trice, and that's Kat over here. Here she comes. Kat, nice to see you again. Could you give us a quick 30 seconds on why it's so personal to you that people donate?
Oh, absolutely. It's life and death. There's no substitute for blood donation. You can't manufacture it. All blood has to be donated. As a result of that, it is critical that everybody who can donate will. And there's only 2% of the population that does. So spreading the word and getting actual donations in is going to save lots of lives. Today, with these 230 donors, we're going to save up to 700 lives in one day.
And you're not kidding about that. You told us earlier in the evening that you were in need. 7 donors were required to keep you alive, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So I got to live 15 more years so far as the kindness and generosity of 7 different donors.
They've been good years.
They have been the best years. Yes.
Well, you are a great evangelist for the whole idea. Sue, come stand next to your friend Kat. These ladies are doing a great thing, and if you cannot get in tonight and they're just about jammed up, get onto Vitalant, that's VITALANT.org, and you can set yourself up, get a bunch of buddies together. It's a party out there for sure, and it's all happening tonight at the Wild Horse Pass Convention Center, but you can get with Sue, and she'll set up the same kind of party at your place as well. That'll do for now. See you soon, you guys.